Well, hello and welcome to today's video. I spend a good amount of time wetting my hair, and for very good reason. I start detangling as soon as I jump in the shower. I make sure that the water weighs my hair down. I want the water to weigh my hair down so that separating my hair is a lot easier to achieve than if I just jumped in, wet my hair for a few seconds, and applied my shampoo. So I wet my hair for what seems like forever, for up to about 5 minutes. I could go even longer, so wet my hair for about 10 minutes, depending on just the period between wash day. So if I haven't washed my hair in weeks, I will spend the time it takes properly hydrating, saturating my hair with water, making sure that my hair is stretched before I apply my shampoo, making sure that every section of my hair is covered, soaking wet with water. I don't want to have any patches of hair that doesn't have any water in it and is maybe a lot more shrunken than some other sections of my hair, because that would just lead to more tangles. So I start detangling as soon as I hit the shower, and I start running my fingers through my hair as the water is running down my hair. Then I go in with my shampoo and I shampoo my scalp, and then I drag the suds down the length of my hair. I am being intentional about applying my shampoo to my scalp because we know that the scalp produces oil, it produces sebum, and so the hair does not produce any oil that needs to be lifted off of our hair with the shampoo. Our hair, on the other hand, products go on our hair, dust, fumes, all sorts of things, all depending on where you work, where you live. However, our hair itself does not produce any oils, and so perhaps there is no need to apply the shampoo directly to our hair. We can just apply it to our scalp like we used to back in the day, and then drag the suds down the hair, but making sure that the suds, when they hit the hair, they actually foam. You want to see the lather, you want to see that your hair is clean and your hair is not super dirty. Then you would need to wash your hair with a shampoo to get rid of all of the buildup on the hair strands. Other than that, if you wash your hair often, like I do, then just wash your scalp, drag the suds down the length of the hair, and wash that properly. And then if you're going in with a second helping of shampoo after rinsing off, you don't want to use too much the second time, because the first time you shampooed your hair and scalp should have removed the bulk of the dirt, hence the no foaming or not as much suds. And then the second time you go in with your shampoo, just add a little shampoo to your hair, to your scalp rather, lather it. It should start to lather, and if it's not lathering enough yet, add a little more. So the second time we go in with our shampoo, we don't want to use as much as we did the first time. And then we can rinse off our hair and jump into our conditioning. Today, I am shampooing my hair just the one time because that is all I require. If I've gone long periods between wash days, I would probably wash twice. But because I've not done that, I'm shampooing just the one time with my shampoo. We always want to start detangling our hair with our fingers. Actually, we want to start detangling our hair as soon as the water hits our hair. When we shampoo, we detangle. When we condition, we detangle. All of that with our fingers. And then we can go in with a tool. I'm using a comb here because if you watched my first reflections video, you know that my brush was giving me a lot of problems. The teeth started to fall out and just chop off, and it was yanking through my hair, and so I'm using a comb in the interim. I will get a brush, and I think that I will get a more effective detangling with a brush and a more forgiving detangling, because the teeth in my comb, the teeth do not move, and so when it encounters a knot or a tangle in my hair, it will just rip through that, and I don't want that to happen. But the teeth in most brushes, or at least the one that I've used, have some give in them, and so when they encounter a tangle or a knot, they won't just rip through it unless you are applying that much force to your hair, which you shouldn't. But the brushes are more flexible, and so they'll just move away from the tangle, and you would have to find it yourself and undo it, or work in smaller sections with the brush, or start at the ends, or all the many things that we do to detangle our hair. A comb is not quite as forgiving. I know that many products say to not apply the conditioner to your roots, but for my tight curls and for my type of hair, I need the conditioner all the way to my roots. It is what it is, because I need to detangle my roots as well. And without the conditioner there, I wouldn't have the slip, I wouldn't have the weight, I wouldn't have the glide, when I'm detangling my hair, and I would just be fighting with my hair. Conditioning and detangling is where the magic happens for me on wash day. It is not in styling. That just captures the curls I already have. It is not necessarily in washing. I wash my hair every so often. It's in conditioning that we get, for lack of better word, the conditioning. Your hair gets the nourishment that it needs. And so please use as much conditioner as you need. Conditioner is where you want to spend the bulk of your money, so that you get everything that it can give to you, especially if you are like me and you do not deep condition. I don't deep condition my hair. I have not deep conditioned my hair in very, very many years. I think we're talking 9 or 10 even. Will that change? Maybe. Right now I wash my hair every so often, and I make sure I condition with good quality conditioner. And I use enough of it. I don't use the pea size amount that they say on the bottle of my conditioner. I make sure my hair is drenched in conditioner. It is heavy, it is way down, and I want a conditioner that is foamy, that lathers, that gives me weight, that gives me slip. I want it all in my hair with good ingredients to nourish my hair and seal my cuticles after the shampoo has opened my cuticles to lift all the dirt and all the buildup and everything else on my hair, right? So we want to use a conditioner that lives up to the name conditioner. And I promise you, you will not have to fight with your hair anymore. The conditioner will do the bulk of the work for you. I am always preaching about being gentle with our ends. If you've seen my blow dry video, when I blow dry my hair, which honestly only happens maybe once a year, if that, I don't blow dry the ends of my hair. The ends of my hair are the oldest part of my hair. We all know this, right? And it's seen the most damage, it's seen the most abuse, it's seen it all. So I try to not apply too much heat to the ends of my hair. I apply the same principle when detangling my hair. The ends of my hair are the oldest. But one thing I think maybe we forget is when we're detangling, the ends of our hair get the most abuse. Where do we start detangling? At the ends. Then we move up the shaft and we go mid of the hair. We pull the comb or the brush down through the ends again. Then we move further up, pull the comb or brush down to the ends again. Then we move up to the roots, right? And we detangle and we go up, and we pull the tool down the length of our hair down to the ends again. Our ends, honestly, they deserve to be treated better. When we're detangling our hair, please be gentle with your ends. When you're styling, when you are doing whatever it is you're doing, be gentle with your ends, otherwise we may not see any length retention. We might be growing all this hair but not retaining it because we're not being gentle with our ends. When you wash your hair and you are conditioning and detangling, and your tool is going through your ends 7 million times, please remember me saying be gentle with your ends. If you catch a knot or a tangle, undo it with your hands, please. Don't just yank it through to your ends, right? If you're blow drying your hair, be gentle with your ends. Maybe you don't need to apply so much heat there. Maybe you can use cooler air. Maybe you can just go over it one time instead of 2 or 3 times like every other part of your hair. So please be extra gentle with your ends, even on wash day. This is my first time using this Weedad gel, and oh my goodness, what a dream to work with. Oh my gosh, it is think of whipped cream, but as light as a foam or a mousse we used to style our hair. It was honestly an absolute dream to work with. I enjoyed using this gel. But I wanted to try the gel on its own, and I did, and I loved it. I loved the way it was easy to apply. I wasn't fighting through my hair because I'd properly detangled it, but smoothing it and applying it to my hair was an absolute dream. one product wash and goes are my favorite of all time. And so in the past, I've loved the Innocence Create Hold. It was my favorite one product wash and go product. However, this Weeder gel is a strong contender. It is not as thick as the Innocence one, and so application was a lot easier, smoother, creamier, but it didn't give me the strong gel cast that Innocence gives me, which is fine because then my hair was a lot more bouncy, a lot more flowy. Well, to the degree that my hair bounces and flows, that my curls are tight, and it's not like they're bouncy curls, but my hair was flowy. There was it was light, it was airy, and it was light, and that is a feeling I absolutely enjoy. Believe it or not, application was the shortest I've ever had. It just went on my hair so beautifully. I didn't have to fight. I didn't have to smooth too many times. I was just very happy. Also, if you watch my videos, that I do not spend too much time separating my hair clump by clump when I'm styling. I just rake through it and call it a day happily. And so I guess that also adds to the short styling time. But application was a breeze. I loved this product. My hair is nice and dry, and I could not be happier. I dried it under my hooded dryer, and I gave it a little bit of a blast with my blow dryer just to loosen up the clumps that had perhaps married each other, and that was it. This is it. My set was nice and bouncy. It was airy. I loved touching it. It just felt like my hair, and I loved that. And then this is the day after wash day. So the second day, I slept with a scarf on here. And I was experimenting sleeping with a scarf on. Let me know in the comments below, do you sleep with a scarf on when you style your hair in a wash and go? Because I have not slept with a scarf on in a wash and go in, I don't know, maybe 6 years or something. I just go and sleep on my pillowcase. But I thought I would try it, maybe to see if it would just maybe preserve my set, and oh boy, I was impressed and I was happy. I was very happy. Just fluff my hair in the mornings, and as you can tell, my hair is moving, my hair is bouncy. I'm just so happy with it. So happy. I don't spend too much time fluffing my hair in the mornings. I know that my hair is going to get bigger and bigger as the days go by, and so I just let it naturally do that. Good morning. So I decided to go to bed with this scarf on, and I've done that for 2 nights now. I don't know if I'm liking it. I just thought to try it again. I haven't slept with a scarf on my WashnGo in very many years. I just go to bed on my pillowcase. But I decided to try it out and see if that preserves my style. If it does, great. If it doesn't, great. I'll just go back to sleeping without the scarf. It was quite uncomfortable, I'll say, to sleep with the scarf on, because the only times I scarf my hair at night is when I wear my hair in a bun. But for a WashnGo, I just sleep free. We'll see how this week goes, how I enjoy it. If it doesn't, it preserve my style without stretching these ends that go back this way. That's my major concern. I am really liking how it looks. So my hair was not stretched out on the sides, which I was afraid would happen. I'm very excited about that. I'm happy that that is not the case, and everything looks fine. It looks great. So it is Saturday, and I managed to sleep in a scarf again. Last night was a lot better. Last night being my 3rd night of sleeping with a scarf on in a very long time, especially with the WashnGo. My whole concern was just that the sides were going to be too stretched out, but they weren't yesterday, so we'll see what they look like today. I've also purposefully worn a darker color today so we can see, if any, and how much flakes we get from using this product. It is normal to get some flaking with water evaporating from your hair, especially when you style with a gel. It is normal. However, we don't want to be looking like a Christmas tree here. We are looking good. I don't spend too much time stretching my hair, but we're looking great, except for this one section just chilling out here. So take a hairpin. I'm going to use the open one, not the closed off one, the open one. I'll just grab the pin and weave my hair through it, those 2 sections, like so, and then go tuck it in somewhere. There we go. I've done this several times in the past, and the only thing to keep in mind is when you go to wash your hair to actually fish for all these pins before you start to shampoo your hair. Otherwise, it'll just fall out as you shampoo or condition. It's fine. You're not creating any tangles. You're just hiding some pieces in your hair. See that there's this one section here. Now, if you remember from my update video, I have no intention of cutting my hair into a shape this year. I might change my mind, I hope I don't, but I'm trying to grow my hair out. And so all these pieces are going to remain where they are for quite a while. I've got a few pieces that are just sticking out, and I am intent on not getting a haircut. Yesterday we dealt with those pieces by pinning them just into the hair. Today we'll do something different. We will wet those pieces and they will just shrink up on their own. I do that all the time. It works like magic. Spritz it to where it's wet. What I normally do is just run that piece under the water. Just so I can show you today, I'll use my spray bottle. It will obviously hang so much looser. The weight of the water will pull the clump of hair down. But once the water starts to evaporate, it shrinks up beautifully. Pieces that are sticking out have been spritzed with water, and they are going to shrink back up and they'll look like they just fit in the whole hair. Does anyone else try this? Please let me know. I'm almost positive I cannot be the only one doing that. Let me know in the comments below. Alright, this is the last day of this set and I absolutely loved it. Have I said how much I loved this set so much? The only thing I would change would be to use my leave-in under this gel. Other than that, it was great. Again, I love a one product wash and go, and so for quick easy styling, I would use this gel again and again and again, even as a one product gel. Overall, enjoy the set, and I also enjoyed tying my scarf to bed. We've seen how I dealt with those stretched pieces. I would either spritz it with water or just pin it up like you've seen me do and move on with my day. Again, my hair gets bigger as the days go by and I don't spend too much time doing anything else to my hair. This is it. My morning routine is so simple. My night routine even simpler. I just tie a scarf and call it a night. And I hope that whatever hairstyle you wear your hair in, you can get it to a point where it is so simple, it is enjoyable, and you know exactly what to expect. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.